Let me see if Pod Bean been Pod Bean today. I don't know what the deal is. I can't load the music or nothing, man. T Streets.
Yep.
Pod Bean is Pod Beaning, bro. I logged in earlier and it wouldn't let me load any music. I'm logging in now and I can't load no music or do the music menus don't come up. You know what I'm
Nothing
saying?
at all?
Nothing.
Wow. Okay.
And I did it earlier when I was trying to log in earlier and then add it and it wouldn't. So I closed the app, shut it down, brought it back up, all that extra stuff. Kept going in and still same thing. So I don't know what's going on with it. I maybe should have deleted the app and added it back, but I didn't even think about that. So
no problem.
that's what we got. What's up, Rick Dog?
What's up? What's up?
What's good with you, man?
Not much. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you better.
I bet.
Yeah, Pod Bean, man. It won't let me load no music. I mean, there's no. The
I
menu
heard
don't
y'all
come up.
conversation.
Yeah, man. Come on, dog. You know what I'm saying? We can't get into the vibe, into the. You know what I'm saying? I hate.
Nah,
shit
you're
like
right.
that,
Because the music really sets the mood off.
It does. It does. And this junk. But I didn't think to delete the app and add it back and all that. I don't know if it's the app. Maybe it is the app.
Who would have thought? And it might just be the service itself. Who knows?
Yeah, it could be. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But either way, we're in the building, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and I don't know where Danya at. Okay.
Yes, she is.
Danya is live.
What are you guys doing? What's up with you guys?
This Pod Bean being Pod Bean.
Yeah, because I was trying to sign in. Like
it won't let me it won't let me load none of the music or nothing. It doesn't even show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, we got beatboxer. Terrence can beatbox.
Yeah, man. I freestyle the intro. You know what I'm saying,
ahead, bro?
Hey, I can't believe this shit. Anyway, let me introduce the pod because I'm going to get mad about this shit. Welcome to the Rack Room Podcast. This is episode 108. The title of this episode is The Week After. I'm your host. I go by E1. We got T Streets in the building.
Yep.
We got Reek in the building.
What up?
And we got Miss Danya in the building.
First lady.
And usually we have intro music, all type of bells and whistles. But Pod Bean is doing this Pod Bean thing. So we don't have that. So we just going to be raw and uncut tonight, man. And the first thing we want to do is what we do. No, first of all, let me ask everybody, how's everybody week going, man? Fuck that. Let's ask about that real quick, man.
I feel accomplished, y'all, because y'all look, I've been bull crapping on like really deep cleaning my room. And I actually did that, and I actually moved around furniture. So I feel great about this. Like,
and don't that feel good, Don?
That feels so great. And then you move the position of your bed. And
who coming over?
Yo,
Johnson.
like,
look.
You know what?
I'm waiting on E to
coming
come
over.
with something, man.
You know what? You might be onto something.
I know how he work
the
now.
universe about to bring me
I know how he work.
Hey, don't nobody clean up for no reason, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody clean up for nothing.
You know how you just sitting around and you just like, my shit been like this for a long time. I just want to switch it up. And I'm just like, let me switch it up real fast. But you might be onto something. Maybe I'm about to find me a man. Who knows?
You never know. But when stuff clean, it make you be able to concentrate.
Absolutely.
Like for me, it just give me a clear head. Like
yes. Yeah, I feel like your personal space dictates how your mind is.
Yes.
So if my mind is all over the place, then naturally there's going to be like a little dysfunction going on in my room. But like my room is clean, and my kids even be like, "Mom, your room is clean." I'm like, I know, like deep cleanse the hell out of it. Everything clean, the closet, under the bed, all of that.
That was good. How your week going, T Streets?
My week is going all right. Can't complain too much. Making a lot of money, so that's a good thing.
Let me hold the dollar.
That's a great thing.
Shout out to Trump. Shout out to Trump.
That's a great thing. Yeah, man. Hey, you know what?
It's not even Trump doing, but
it ain't. But we gonna get. I got some stuff. We gonna get into
skunks.
That. Now, Rick Dog, how's your week going, man?
Week is going good, man. It's been a rough last couple weeks, but you know what I'm saying? You push through like usual. Bro. Getting over bronchitis this week, but
I can dig it. Well, that's what's
Oh,
up, man. It's all good. You know how it is when it's rain, but then the sun shine,
Oh,
bro.
absolutely.
And
oh
You
that's
for
how
push through,
life
man.
sure.
You
go.
keep on pushing.
Yep.
Did you
Now,
did you take the trade route and get all the shots?
Oh, nah, there's shots. Ain't no shots gonna help me with bronchitis.
yeah, I hate that. Actually, Rick,
Yeah.
I was under the weather, but I didn't fully get
Hmm.
there. But I had I since I had the COVID last time, I get now sometime when I get sick, I get a cold sore on the top of my lip, man. And
Ugh.
yeah,
You
dog.
got
Ugh.
the, you
Yeah.
got the, get the hurt.
Yeah.
You got the hurt.
Hey, but that is a form of herpes though.
It
You know what I'm
is.
saying?
Yeah.
And I had a terrible cold sore, dog. That shit was blowing me like for
My
real. And
God.
I got the Abreva. I already had medicine for it, but
Did you have to
that
walk
shit
around with
hurt,
that joint?
dog. Yes, I
Yeah,
did,
I
Oh
bro.
my
mean,
And it's
damn,
God.
doesn't that do something to you though if you gotta
man,
walk around like that?
it make you don't want to talk to nobody. Like I don't want to say shit to nobody. I don't want nobody look at me. I think every time they talking to me, they looking at my lip and shit. I'm just like, man, fuck this, man.
Did you wear a face
Saying,
mask by any chance?
no, I didn't. I didn't. I had to go to work with that shit. I
You
was
should have
like,
wore a
man,
face
fuck.
mask, man. Don't let
Yeah.
nobody know your business, man.
It's so now it's healing. You know, it's scab up, and then now it's
Yeah.
mostly healed. So I was under the weather for like a couple days, but nothing crazy. Soon as I start feeling like I'm getting ready to get sick, I start taking what's that? It's all with it. What's that shit there? Elderberry pills. These elderberry, they're not pills, but they dissolve in your mouth
Yeah.
or whatever. And so
Mm-hmm.
I think that kind of like blocks the sickness from just going into full bloom. Cause I was sick, but I didn't get like the full, you know what I'm saying, thing. So other than that,
Yeah.
man, I've been chilling, man. So
Yeah,
that's
don't
how
send
it
them
is
pictures
for
for a
all that.
while.
Hey, you know the crazy thing? You know what's crazy? We took some family pictures on Sunday, and I was
Oh
so worried.
shit.
I was so worried about it. But by the time we took them, my lip is like it's not all the way healed, but it's enough where you would really have to stare at the picture to be like, oh, his lip fucked
I
up.
mean,
So
since you told people, you know what I'm saying? That's what I need to see
man,
this pic, man.
I'm showing to you, but
Hey, look.
I think my shit healed up for the most part, man.
Hey, look. There's been a couple females at work I run up to, and I'm like, "Oh, you got something on your lip," thinking they was just eating food. They were like,
Mm-hmm.
"Nah."
And
They
they
said,
got
"Nah,
that
it's a
shit.
cold sore."
Yeah, I hate
They
Yeah.
that
they
shit,
say it
dog.
real
Yeah.
low.
I hate that shit. Yeah, dog, that shit embarrassing, bro. Anyway, T Streets, let's get into some sports, man. What we got?
All right, in college football, newly minted number 17 Colorado beat Texas Tech 41-27. Prime got them boys at 7-2, I believe.
Yes, sir.
7-2, and hey,
Hmm.
they went out. They're making the college playoffs. So
Okay.
it doesn't matter if they number 17. They went out, they in. So shout out to Prime. Their next game, they got Utah coming to visit Colorado.
So is this the same team where they was throwing burritos on the field?
They
Yeah.
did
Yep.
that, yeah.
Same
Okay.
game.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
In the NFL, New England actually start. Let's start. We're gonna start
Yeah.
with
Start with.
Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, it was a tough, hard fought game, but Pittsburgh beat our Commanders 28-27.
Jeez.
Mm.
Oh
Hey,
man,
it's
it
nothing
was
to get upset at.
I,
It's
it's not.
28-27, bro.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
but
You right.
it's
Right.
more of the consistency of you losing by 1 point. See, when you win by 1 point, it's like a win is a win. But when
Hmm.
you lose by 1 point, it's just like, damn, that hurts so much more because it's something more that we could have done. And obviously, like that play, it looked like he got that first down in
That's what a
efforts
lot
to
of
be
people
yeah.
able
say.
to move forward. You know what I'm saying? But for
hmm
that to be taken away, that was a hard loss.
Now, what T said last week made a lot of sense. Well, no, I think this was on our chat. You were saying that out of these two games, if we lost one of the games, it would rather have been the Pittsburgh game
Oh yeah, for
because
sure.
it's not a divisional game. So
Exactly.
we really I don't know what's going to happen on Thursday because Philly is good, but we play
Philly is
Philly, so we'll
great.
see.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. Thank
Yep.
y'all for recognizing that.
Yep.
You know
And
what?
Philly on the Philly. Philly put hands and feet
Don't get
on
too spicy.
Dallas.
Don't get too
They beat
spicy.
them 34-6. So
Dallas is
that's
shit this year. Though.
yeah, Dallas is shit. I
Y'all,
wish we
that was
had.
an easy win for y'all, and y'all knew it. Like y'all
I
was
wish
just
we.
beating the shit out of them just to beat the shit out of them.
Oh
That's what
man,
it looked like.
all them DC Dallas fans, I laugh at y'all. I laugh at y'all.
Yeah, Dallas beat the brakes off of them.
I laugh at y'all. Even my brother. I love you, bro. But
Hey, Rick laughing like shit. We gonna see Slim. We gonna see. We gonna see how he laughing on Thursday, man. That's gonna be. We playing at Philly.
At Philly.
We playing at Philly, yeah.
dog,
Okay.
hey, I'm gonna tell you this.
It's gonna be
I
it's
got
gonna
it.
be a
Hey,
game.
look, I got a text from Saquon Barkley. He
What he
said
say?
instead of doing a
Oh,
backwards hurdle, he gonna moonwalk into the touch
Okay.
into the end zone. No, y'all not.
Okay, Rick. All right, Rick, you taking it too far.
yeah, he is. He definitely
He
taking
gonna
it too
do some
far.
stunt.
You
Yeah,
taking it too far.
but he a funny player. I like watching him because he always
Yeah.
doing something stupid or something that's like, you ain't supposed to really like,
Saquon be balling, man.
Yeah, he
Saquon be
do.
doing
I
this
gotta
thing.
I gotta give it to him.
Giants fire y'all GM right now.
What Chicago do?
Chicago, you know what? Shout out to my man Trey. Trey's wrestling somewhere. But actually, what really happened, that game against Washington sent the Bears into hibernation, sent Trey into hibernation.
It did.
Bears
That's
on
what it is. He ducking this wreck over here.
Yeah,
That's why
Bears
he
on
ain't
a
here tonight.
three game losing streak as New
Damn.
England Patriots
Sheesh.
beat Chicago 19-3.
All
Oh my
that.
god.
Chicago
All
fired the
that.
offensive coordinator. They thought about benching Caleb. I think Trey regrets them picking him number one, but he would never admit it. He would never admit it.
All
But I
that
know
he's
Listen, they
giving
took
up
that.
about Caleb.
They took that. They took that. You know what? I will say this, right? I think that I still feel like he's going to be a good quarterback. I
Absolutely.
really do.
Yeah.
I just think that with the team, sometimes it could be the coach, and I don't know the exact reason. I don't watch them that much, so I don't really know the exact reason why they're losing. But I think that sometimes people expect it's a new thing for rookie quarterbacks to have good seasons. That's not the norm. Most of the
Yeah.
time when you came in as a rookie, as a quarterback in the NFL, you didn't start. You were behind the starting quarterback for 2-3 years before you actually got a starting job. But now we're in a different time where a lot of the rookies start their first year. And once you have it like that, you're going to have some that are very successful depending on the setup of the team and everything around them. And then you're going to have some that just don't ball out their first year. So I think
Oh,
the
yeah.
jury is still out on Caleb Williams. I don't think I don't think we've seen enough to really be able to know what type of play he's going
that
to do.
man is Justin Fields 2.0.
You think so? You think so, TC?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you exactly why the Bears are struggling, especially on offense. It's not because it's not all on Caleb, but
No.
the team went out, they invested, they drafted Caleb, they invested in another wide receiver in the first round. They brought over Keenan Allen from San Diego to play wide receiver. What they didn't do is invest in the offensive line, and the offensive line has been their downfall for the last few years.
Okay.
So that's their problem. Justin Fields behind the offensive line in Pittsburgh, he played better when he was starting. Caleb Williams looks just like Justin Fields right now.
Well, yeah, 3-game losing streak. So that's what it is. Is that it for sports?
Welcome to the NFL.
That's it for sports. There's no, I don't know. Anybody have NBA news? Actually, there is an NBA story, not so much basketball, but related. Michelle Beadle, who's a sportscaster for what is it? Run It. What's the name of the show? It's for a Sirius Radio, and they air on YouTube TV and FanDuel TV. Run It Back is the sports show, basketball show, and she got in a little trouble where she said the word nigga on air.
What did it say? Yeah, it says sports reporter Michelle Beadle saw her entire career flash after accidentally using the racial slur on live TV. Y'all, we had it all plugged up for you, but Podbean, like I said earlier, is being Podbean.
Can you play it through your
says,
device?
Nah. It says Michelle Beadle is speaking out after she said a racial slur while appearing to get tongue-tied during the live broadcast. It says the sports reporter 49 received some backlash online after accidentally starting to say the N-word instead of nuggets. While discussing a quote from a Denver Nuggets player during an episode of FanDuel's NBA show Run It Back, Michael Porter Jr. recently said, I don't like this. I don't like, they got a blank. I don't know. I don't like this. That if the nigga, she said in a reposted clip, it says on the live show, which has amassed more than 5 million views on X, formerly Twitter, since it was first shared on Saturday, November 9th. It says, after realizing what she had said, Beetle immediately corrected herself, turning to her co-host Chandler Parsons and Lou Williams and saying the Nuggets. In response, Parsons' jaw dropped and he covered his mouth while Williams said, "Oh, that was a good one. Don't try to get me on that," Beetle added quickly before resuming the show, but Williams was still laughing so hard his head hit the table. Beetle, you're going to be in trouble today, he told her as she pushed back, telling her co-host, "That's not fair. That's not even a thing. It's not even a word," she added as Parsons chimed in. It sounded like it. Representatives for Beetle and FanDuel did not immediately respond to the people's request for comment. What do y'all think about that?
That
She
bitch
be
know what
saying
she was
nigga in the
doing.
bedroom.
She be saying nigga all the time. That's what it is. And that it slipped the fuck out. And she trying to downplay it.
So Don, you're saying that you're saying that like you think that she says it in a derogatory way?
Of course. It's in your vocabulary. You can't slip up. If you know you're not supposed to say it's over, that's just like cursing. You know what I'm saying? If you know that you're not supposed to be cursing and you get around your parents and all this other stuff and you just having a conversation, 9 times out of 10 it's gonna slip out. Why? Because it's something that you're used to doing. Like, come on, man. That's obvious. And it just flowed out. It wasn't like there was no hesitation or anything. It just flowed out.
I don't agree with your assessment. I think she be in the bedroom with some black dudes and they let her say nigga.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because the other what was his name? He was over there laughing when she did it. So to my
probably
shock,
one of them.
I was like, really? Like he laughing about it. That's not a laughing matter. That's like almost disrespect to your face. And you let this white woman disrespect you to your face, not, like reprimanding it. It's like, I don't want to have nothing to do with it. That's on you. You gonna get what you gonna get, but still, you ain't even correct her. So I feel like they could have been conversing between themselves, and he's okay. He's absolutely okay with it.
Well, go ahead, Bree.
I put it like this: it's a lot of people out there. It's a lot of reporters out there who've been reading the news, and I don't know how it looks on paper or on the teleprompter, but they could be reading something, and I'm giving her grace right now, and I don't want to.
Why?
I don't know. I don't want to. But
I need that Superman music. Go ahead.
No. You can play the Superman music about something else. You ain't got to play it on this joint because
it sounds like you're trying to save her though.
Nah, I'm not trying to save her, but like I don't like. Why would you like? How could that come out your mouth on TV when you around like when you're in such a uh, um, a non-black and white space? It's like so many cultures around. Why would you? I don't know how that would come out your mouth if it wasn't a mistake. It's beyond me.
It's never a mistake when it flows out. It's never a mistake. I could see if she was reading the prompter, and you know what I'm saying.
And
you could catch it.
And
you
she
can
was.
still, but you see the word there. So if the word is spelled out and you still say it, then that's on you. But it's like she probably felt like she could do it because that's probably what they always do.
So I think that
audio.
I wish I had the audio.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't hear it, but this is what I'll say. So I look at it like this. The reason why I would say it's a mistake because we're in a time frame where we're in times where when white people make these type of mistakes, they really get reprimanded for it. Mm-hmm. And we're in a day and time where a person, I don't think that she would do that on purpose because she would know what comes with that. I see a lot of times on TikTok, they make white people to say, you all can say stuff, but we can't. Like that's the consensus. So I definitely don't think that she said it on purpose. Now, has she said it before in her home stuff? Of course. the same way that we say shit. You know what I'm saying about people in our home, right? That's how I think about it. Does that make her racist or prejudiced because it slipped out like that? I don't know her well enough to really make that judgment, but I'll chalk it up as a mistake. I definitely don't think she did it on purpose.
Of course, she didn't do it
No.
on purpose, but it's the fact that you accidentally said it, which goes to show your posture, like what it is that you do behind the scenes. Like,
All right,
I'm
so
sorry.
tell me this. So have you ever made a racial slur, Danya?
What kind of racial slur? The only racial slur I know is nigga. What other racial slur you talking about?
I'm just saying anything. Like if you describing a white person, have you ever said the word cracker
No, I
or
say white
anything?
people. I say white people.
So you've never said anything other than white people.
No, I've never had to make a reference to white people.
So when it comes to Hispanic, you've never said anything. No, for real.
No, what do you call Hispanics?
Well, I think they say the word spick and stuff like that,
See, no,
or wetbacks and shit like
I thought you
that.
were gonna say that one.
no.
So you've never said that. So I'm gonna ask you this: have you ever said anything behind closed doors that you wouldn't want nobody else to say here?
Absolutely not. I talk too damn much for that.
So you're perfect.
I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I'm saying I'm very blunt and I'm very honest.
So you've never said anything behind closed doors that you might not want somebody in the public to
No,
hear?
because whatever I want to say, I'm gonna say it to whoever.
Okay, well,
Y'all better act like y'all know.
I'm with you, Donnie. I say what I want to say. Whether,
Yeah, like I ain't gonna
whether
hide
it's
behind.
offensive or not.
I ain't got to hide behind nothing. No, I stand on what it is that I say.
all right.
And a
Well,
lot
let
of
me
the
ask you
times,
this. Well, let me ask you this. Have you been in an environment where you felt like that cussing is something that you shouldn't do, and so you didn't cuss because you were around certain people, or no matter if you at church or anywhere, you gonna cuss?
Yeah, I mean, I just cursed in church the other time. Oh my god.
Well,
It was an accident though.
okay. So why couldn't you
So,
make one?
but I
That's
knew
my
I was
point.
fully aware. I was fully aware of the
Well,
situation.
that's my point. But so, Reek, what I'm saying is, Danya just made a statement that she knows better than to curse in certain places.
Yeah.
So she
But
said
it
she
was a
made a
slip-up.
mistake and cursed, and so I'm saying that the same thing with this girl.
That's why I said
she made a
that
slip
just
up.
goes to show you that she does it on a regular basis. Not saying that it was she did it on purpose to just say it, because I'm sure she don't want to jeopardize her career. What I'm saying is that's something that she's already been saying. So why should we give you grace for saying something that you've been saying?
So did you want grace? Would you have wanted some grace when you cussed in church?
I told Jesus, I said, you know my heart.
But I'm just saying, so you wanted some grace from Jesus, right?
No, because it was wrong. I said, you know my heart. I take that.
So when you cussed in church, you didn't care about grace, is what you said?
No, it's not that I didn't care about it. It's just that I knew better, and it shouldn't have happened. So
But
it's not like I was asking for grace. No, it was just like God know how I am. God know I wouldn't have meant it like that. All right, cool.
Well, maybe she feel the same way.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that. Not with no racial slur. You can do it with everything else, but you cannot do it with no racial slur. Because a lot of people lost their job for accidentally slipping up. Why should you be exempt?
She might. We don't know what's going to happen. She might.
I doubt she lose her job. I don't think.
I don't think there's enough noise behind this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've all caught it, but we don't really hear the repercussions, because a lot of the times if somebody has done that, you'll hear next day that they lost their job or they on leave or whatever the case may be. With this, we haven't heard any consequences behind.
Does it deserve any consequences?
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you what saves her. This is what saves her. She didn't hit the ER.
That black man.
If she would have hit the
him
ER,
laughing.
If she would have hit the ER on the end, she would have got fired.
So
what about the lady on TikTok when she was telling her story and she said something about niggas, and I don't know, I think she had a black husband. I'm not particularly sure, but she said something about niggas. This girl lost all her endorsement. She lost all of that, and she used the AS. So I feel like that's just a word that you're just not supposed to touch if you're of that race.
But you said nuggets. You said nuggets. It was two N words.
Nuggets and niggas is something completely different.
You know what I'm saying? Like she got tongue tied.
Nuggets and niggas is completely different.
And now you have a problem with the person who laughed? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I have more of an issue with him because he made it seem like it was okay. So I feel like since he was not offended, it people probably didn't take it as serious as it was.
So how should he have reacted in your opinion?
He should have stopped her right there and told her, like, "Hey, look, man, that's out of line." Like,
but we live on our show, and he posed to reprimand her right there.
It does not matter.
He would have got fired. He would have got fired.
Absolutely, he would have got fired, and he wanted to save his job, so he laughed it off. Like, come on now. No.
So what would you think you would have done?
If you don't stop interrogating me.
No, I'm asking you. I'm trying to see where I am. Like, what do you think you would have done?
Donnie
what I would have done, I would have cut it right then and there. Look, live broadcast, shut down all of that. Look, we're going to have a conversation about this because you know the severity of this situation. And if she gets away with it, then other people are going to think that it's okay to do it and get away, or try to at least get away with it, or try to make an excuse behind it. And like I said, there was no apology behind it. It was just almost like, y'all know, it ain't really like that. It's not that serious type of energy. It's like you didn't even care.
But honestly,
that you said it.
Put it this way: that word, the ER or the AS, should never be in this universe. It should have never been used.
It shouldn't.
It should have never been brought back up. It should never. We shouldn't even be using it.
Nigga.
Yeah,
that's how I feel. I feel like if we don't want other races to call us, then no, we shouldn't use it.
Yeah.
But it's, people made it popular, and we now use it as a term of endearment. So I mean, it's okay for us to say it, but it ain't cool. No,
they've been doing this since back in the day. This is not a new thing. This been going on probably since slavery. They probably start calling each other that.
Exactly. But they should never be allowed. They should never be able to get away with it either. If you know, as much, like, you can't call, you know what I'm saying, someone who likes the opposite sex, you can't call them a faggot, or you can't do none of that stuff.
Whoa, you're going too far.
Yeah,
you're gonna get us canceled.
That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? So you can't do that. Those are the things. There are words you're not supposed to touch. You can't touch with mental health. You can't say the R word. You know what I'm saying? It's certain words that you can't touch, and that's my whole argument.
They brought that word back. I done heard that a lot recently.
Yeah, but now it's like, even when you say that, it's just like everybody turning like, what? Why you can't? So everybody got their own thing. You can't do it. You can't. You just can't.
Now this right here is since we on racist stuff, this right here is from the Detroit Free Press, and this says racist text about picking cotton target Michigan students at the presidential election. It says, in the wake of the Republican Donald Trump winning the presidential election, scores of black students across the country, including many in Michigan, have reported being threatened and racially harassed in disturbing text messages that warn of being sent to a plantation to pick cotton. The Detroit Free Press has learned of multiple such incidents in Michigan, introducing 4 black female students at North Farmington High School, 4 teens in Grand Rapids, and 5 students at Grand Valley State University, including one who reported being threatened and racially harassed by a group of people on campus after the election. It says elderly folks are targeted too. What do they? What does it say? Hold on. It says greetings. You have been selected. Okay, so they sending out these texts, and they have an example of the text. You got it in front of you, don't you?
I don't.
Oh, I thought you did. It says greetings. You have been selected to pick cotton at the nearest plantation. Please be ready by 12 a.m. November 15th, 2024. No exceptions. Bring all of your belongings. Our exclusive slaves will be there by 11:45 to pick you up in a large brown van. Be prepared to get searched and patted down once inside of the plantation. A first cabin to your right. Please note that anyone who runs away or doesn't show up will be killed. So I guess somebody is some kids doing
Russia.
Russia. Okay, so people are getting these random texts, and in Michigan. I guess some Michigan students are getting the text
Hold
that they
on.
need to come pick cotton, man. Um,
Tata said one of her coworkers got the text.
Yeah.
okay,
No.
so it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, I mean, I this is my opinion. So just like you get spam calls, they know your name, they know your number,
Mm-hmm.
they get
Mm-hmm.
whatever specific information that they have about you, and of course they're gonna know your name. So that's how they, all these farms in other countries, they probably send out a mass text to all these people. So there you go.
But
Well,
do you think it derived from another country, or are they just saying
Absolutely.
it came from another country?
I'm saying it came from another country. They don't have to. I'll say it.
I
I think
mean,
that is horrendous.
yeah, in this day and time with technology, it's a lot of um, bullshit that come out. Of course, when you read something like that, this is some bullshit.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing you can do to control
Everybody
it.
thought it
It's
was a
either
hoax at first.
Russia or some kids doing some bullshit.
That's crazy. I wish
Now,
somebody
Rick,
would.
Rick, Rick, do we have anything in politics? You got this Waka Flocka thing up, or
No,
no? If not, I'll read it.
no, I don't have the Waka Flocka thing up. I had the Biden policy on gender affirming care.
Well, do your thing.
All right, so so basically, this is just Trump saying what he's going to do. So I'm going to play the audio right now.
Okay. I don't know where you got the audio at, but go ahead, Slim,
I
'cause
got the audio right here. Hold up.
That includes giving kids puberty blockers, mutating their physical appearance, and ultimately performing surgery on minor children. Can you believe this? I will sign a new executive order instructing every federal agency to cease all programs that promote the concept of sex
I
and
hate his
gender
voice.
transition
Me too.
at any age. I will then ask Congress to permanently stop federal taxpayer dollars from being used to promote or pay for these procedures and pass a law prohibiting child sexual mutilation in all 50 states. It'll go very quickly. I will declare that any hospital or healthcare provider that participates in the chemical or physical mutilation of minor youth
All right, here go the
be
next.
terminated from the program immediately. Furthermore, I will support the creation of a private right of action for victims to sue doctors who have unforgivably performed these procedures on minor children. The Department of Justice will investigate Big Pharma and the big hospital networks to determine whether they have deliberately covered up horrific long-term side effects of sex transitions in order to get rich at the expense of vulnerable patients, in this case, very vulnerable. We will also investigate whether Big Pharma or others have illegally marketed hormones and puberty blockers, which are in no way licensed or approved for this use. My Department of Education will inform states and school districts that if any teacher or school official suggests to a child that they
First of all, that's we don't need to hear no more. First of all, no school is providing sex changes for kids.
Well, can I say something?
Yes.
I agree with some of that stuff you said.
I actually agree with most of it. Now, let me say this. So one of my friends' sons goes to a school, and I think it's in DC. And basically, they have so they had I think this was like a dress up day or something. I can't exactly remember, but the bottom line is that they had a rule at the school, like they had it where the kids could dress up, and they had clothes that where boys could be girls. He's 5 years old, and they told him that they told him that if the boys want to go and put the girl stuff on, they're allowed to do that, and they don't have to tell him about that. So this happened like a year ago, and he felt a way about that, which I think any parent would, and he was ready to take his son out of the school because to him that was unbelievable. So that did happen, and that happened here.
So that's not gender
But
affirming
that's
care.
not.
Well,
That's
it don't
yeah.
matter.
No,
So
but
It
here,
what?
but here's
does.
what
It
that
does
is.
kind of
No,
do.
Hold
no,
up.
it don't.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Understand. So what happened was is that kids are gonna be kids. They don't have no they don't have a perception of what goes with a boy or what goes with a girl.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah,
they're gonna play.
Dresses.
Hold up.
This was not.
Hold up. They're gonna play with whatever they
What
want
they
to, right?
see.
So basically, by you telling that kid, "Oh no, this is for girls. This is for boys." Nah, don't scold them. They'll learn on their own. And then you said this kid was
Yeah.
5 years old.
Well, I totally disagree. I mean, I do.
But
I
see,
feel like why
that's
are
that.
we? Why is he even day one considering that? You know what
Why-
I'm saying?
why
Like
not?
why
Yeah.
we?
Why
Because
not?
let's just be real. Somebody's sexual purpose or sexual orientation has absolutely nothing to do with the education system.
We
So
talking
why
about
are we putting
kids,
that out
man.
there?
We
Okay,
talking
we
about
talking about
kids.
kids.
Like, what are
We
we
talking
talking
about
about?
We
kids.
talking about
who
kids that
really
do
can't
all
make
types of
their
shit,
own
man.
decisions, though.
So
That's what they
y'all
have-
approve of
Who
kids
can't make
having
their
sex
decisions?
changes?
Basically,
Kids are not having sex
Kids-
changes.
Yes, they are.
They
What are you
are.
talking about?
Where?
They
Where?
are having sex changes. but
Where?
it's
Oh
their
my
parents.
goodness.
Where's that happen?
Oh my
It's their
goodness, y'all are
parents.
bugging.
That's
Where did it
their
happen?
They bugging hard.
I don't care how much you hate this guy.
Where has it
Yeah.
happened?
It's happened all over the country. What are you
Where?
talking about?
But why-
I don't have it up
Where's
right
the
now.
case?
Rick,
I don't
Bring
have
the
it up
case
right
up.
now.
I need
Rick-
facts, bro.
Rick,
I need
they're
facts.
able.
Shit
Rick,
matters
Okay,
to you.
listen.
I'm gonna bring
It's not
all
your
facts
kid.
next.
Because my kids are at school with the other kids, and kids are easily influenced. That's why it matters.
Okay, so how you know that child wasn't easily influenced into believing that that's what they wanted to do? You can't like. And
Right,
this is
that's
my
why you
big-
wanted to
big
stop.
thing.
Exactly.
This is my big thing. Some people do really feel like they were born into the
I
wrong
don't want to hear
body.
that shit, man.
Yeah,
It's-
I
and
don't
some
wanna hear that
people,
shit.
some
And
people
some
felt that
people
way,
really feel
got to
like that.
change, and then once they became
that's
an
their
adult, they
problem.
wish they never did
What
it.
does it have to do with you?
Because
Why?
my
Why
kid
does
is
it matter?
because of the way I raised my son. That's why it matters.
Everybody raised their children
And-
completely different, but they still go to school together, right?
Yeah, so when they
why
go to
is
school-
we
Number one.
highlighting their sexual orientation or
Because
their
it
sexual preference?
because it matters.
And
A- a-
until
a
they're
boy-
18,
a boy-
they have
a
to
boy-
have-
is the
it-
little bad boy that's over there cussing and hitting on the teacher. That
All
should
of
matter
it matter
more
to
than
me.
somebody's
Until
all of it
until
matter to me.
first of
All
all,
of it
until
matter to
they
me.
are 18, they have to have their parents
They have to
consent.
have their parents.
And these
consent.
parents are
don't,
consenting.
it's not. It has nothing to
And
do with the
they don't even-
schools.
I'm
It has
never-
everything to do with the parents. And number two, while y'all sitting up here arguing about gender
They don't
affirming care,
authorize
he's
that.
doing all types of other shit in the school and passing all types of other
We're not
shit.
talking
Well, where's
about the
the
other
proof of
shit
that?
right now.
Yeah, we
It
know.
doesn't
We
matter.
talking about
It
this.
doesn't
Exactly.
matter.
Y'all not talking about it.
Stick
Y'all
to
talk
the
about
topic.
this.
Stick to the
It
topic.
doesn't matter. I can
Stick
talk
to the
about
topic,
anything I
Rick.
want, bro.
But
You
that's
have-
what
now,
we
now you're
talking
getting
about.
emotional. Now you're getting
Yeah,
emotional.
Exactly.
But
Yeah,
You know
see,
what?
that's how,
Yeah.
that's
Now
how
you're getting
people do.
emotional.
It
See,
has
this-
nothing to do with getting
I
emotional.
love when people get emotional, but you my boy, so I'm not gonna do
No,
it.
it has nothing to do with getting emotional, bro.
Yes, you are. It's your
Because
hate for
I'm on
Trump.
topic.
Exactly.
I'm on topic.
It's your hate for
Because
Trump.
this is-
That's why you not looking at just the
Oh my
specific
God.
Exactly.
topic.
Bro, I don't
Exactly.
hate nobody. Trump is a misguided
Your
individual,
dislike
man.
for Trump.
He's misguided, bro. And the thing is, I'm not falling for the okie doke.
Yeah.
I'm not
Okie
falling
doke?
for the okie doke.
You fall for
while,
it all the
while y'all
time.
sitting up, while he put the cover up. He said, "Oh, I'm about to, yeah, we about to do all this gender affirming care." And while y'all sitting up here arguing about this, he's going to do X, Y, and Z in the background.
No shit. But we
So
talking
why are
about
you?
this.
So why?
But that's
We
not
talking
what
about this
talking
right
about.
now.
All right, we
This-
talking
this-
about this. bro.
We're not
This
talking
is-
about all the other
this is
bullshit that's
not
about to happen.
important. This is not important.
To
and
you.
I feel like this should be at the bottom of the totem pole for real, because at the end of the day, it should not matter.
This should
when
be number
a
one.
child feels. The child feels how they feel, and if their parent is
Nah,
okay
I don't
with
believe
it,
that.
then that should be the
Then
only.
you should
that
lock the
should be-
parent up.
Exactly.
No, don't lock the
exactly.
parent.
Lock their ass
Exactly.
up.
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell you this.
If any of my children would have came to me at a young age and be like, "Hey, mommy, I like this, I like that," I'm not gonna love my child no less. So what the hell do I got? Like, why does that?
What does love
matter?
have to do with it?
Nothing.
Be-
That
it-
don't.
it-
No, we talking
oh
about sex
my God.
changes, not whether you think you're gay or not, or
like
whatever.
I say, well, I don't know how everybody else parent, but I could only speak for myself. At the end of the day, like when it came to like tattoos, I told my children, no, you can't have a tattoo until you're 18 because I feel like you can make a better decision with your tattoo. You'll make a better choice because you're doing something that is going on your body permanently. So that's how I'm looking at it. If my child wanted a section, I'd be like, okay, well, let's just wait until you're of age to make that decision. No, I won't make that decision for them, but it's not going to bother me that another child did that. Like, that's their life. They got to live their life. Why do I care?
Well,
We need to learn how to mind our damn business. For
Setting a
real.
bad precedent.
Yeah, that's your opinion. I'm totally the opposite of how you feel about it. But everybody's different. You know, I'm not trying to convince you of my point. I just know how I feel, and I don't what he just said. I don't mind that. That's me.
I mean, unless it's life threatening, I don't see where they actually go out and do sex change on children. Like a lot of the time, you do need parental authority to do and
you need a
perform
parent.
these surgeries on children. So
and the parents need to get locked up.
Yeah.
the parents
it's
need
happening.
to get locked up. That's their child.
Yes, they
They
do.
gave birth to their child.
They
That's
need to
them
get
and
their
their
child
child's
taken away
business.
from
You
them.
mind yours.
Nah,
That's the only time that
if
I
my
don't agree
son
with
going
that.
to school and they have dress up day, and you're telling me that if there's high heels and a dress, and you're saying that if my son wants to go put on the high heels and the dress, that's what y'all let him do in school. I got a problem with that. Y'all may not. I do. When it
I
comes
feel
to
like this.
hold on, let me finish, because I let y'all talk. Now, I also feel like that when it comes to when my son was my personal son, when he was picking up girl stuff, I let him know, hey, that's for girls. Everybody's different. I'm gonna tell my son what's for girls and what's for boys. Point blank, period. Everybody has the way that they do this and raise this. That's how I raised mine.
I mean, but I like Transformers and stuff when I was growing up. I didn't like girl toys. I wanted Transformers. I wanted the little race cars. I wanted all of those other things. And never once did I get told, hey, those for boys. Like, it's gender specific. Like, a toy is a toy when it comes to a kid. So, like, I don't think that it should be, oh, you can't play with that because it's for this specific thing. Like, no, like, let a child be a child. Let a child come into themselves and really have to sit down and talk to your kid. Now, if you're bothered that
the
your
purpose
child
of being a parent is to parent a child.
No,
like,
parent your child.
And I do.
Parent your child.
I
teach
do.
Your child
I
how
do.
to not be so easily manipulated by what the next person does.
It's not about being easily manipulated.
It definitely is.
It's about raising your child how you expect. Reek said that he didn't believe in letting this kid know that it doesn't matter whatever he plays with, what he plays with, he will learn on his own. There's nothing wrong with that. That's how Reek feels. I'm telling you, Everett don't feel like that, and it's all good.
Yeah, okay, Everett.
I don't feel like that. You know what I'm saying? So that was that with that article. So now we can go into something else. Now, this is what also that I've noticed when it comes to people who have voted for Trump. So there's been more divide that I've ever seen in terms of people's political views. People are losing friends and losing business. I know a person who does hair, and because she believed in some of the stuff that Trump said, maybe not everything, or she posts something that leans toward stuff that he said, she's lost a lot of clients from doing her hair. So people are taking their political stance and making it personal. So even though this person provides a service and this has nothing to do with personal, they feel like because of your political beliefs, they don't want to use you. Well, good luck, because there's a lot of people who got different opinions. So maybe you find out that the person who owned Giant like Trump, and maybe you won't shop at Giant. Maybe the clothes that you wear, you have to burn them, because you'll learn that whoever made the clothes like Trump. I don't know how people going to react. But to me, it seemed like they've been a little over emotional, in my opinion. Now, this article is from Baller Alert, and it says Waka Flocka, despite not voting for Trump, asked for meet and greet over his support for the president. It says Waka Flocka was recently asked from an appearance at a liquor store due to his support of Donald Trump. Now he is questioning why his political views are even being brought up. The No Hands rapper was scheduled to have a meet and greet at Lex Wine and Spirits in Washington, D.C. on Friday. However, the location issued a statement revealing they canceled the event. It says, I'm not a huge political or music person, and I truly had no idea the views of Waka Flocka Flame, nor do I share his views. My community has spoken, and the event tomorrow has been canceled. So they canceled Waka Flocka because he believes in what Trump, him being president. So it says, in response, Flocka lashed out online. Imagine living in a country that was built on free speech to ultimately find out speech is only given to those who go against the system. A lot of people need to wake up. Y'all being used for a bigger agenda. Free speech is free speech. My decision for who I vote for is my decision. Y'all talking about freedoms.
But ain't he the same one that put people out of
He
his
put people out there,
concert
yep, because they were buying
because they
supporters.
were Biden supporters?
So he a walking contradiction. So
Absolutely,
it
absolutely. Good for lax.
yep. And plus, if your values don't align with mine, I ain't
You
gotta
got
fuck
the
with you.
right.
I ain't
Yeah.
gotta fuck with you.
Yeah, he
Okay.
crazy. What he should have had his meet and greet scheduled in a red state somewhere,
Yeah,
You definitely should have. Absolutely.
make sure the venue was aligned with Trump since he's a supporter.
exactly. That he
Because
never voted for. Dummy.
Well, I would
But
say
I'm just trying to figure out what was the point of putting out there that you support Trump, but you didn't vote for him. Like, why was that important enough for you to make a scene about it and then you get mad because of the response behind it? Like, I mean, coming from somebody who is African American, my thing is that I'm looking at you kind of like sideways a little bit because what was your motive in all of
Because
this?
people dumb.
Like,
People
what
well,
are
come
you
out every
trying to
I
four
think
do?
years
we
and
in a
talk shit.
we in a different climate because this has never been a thing like this. We had to realize that this is the first time where I've seen in my lifetime where who you voted for is determining friendships and what you can do. I've never seen that
Mm-hmm.
before. Me personally, I don't believe in that. I feel like, and this is just me. If I believe in something and I have a reason why I believe in it, and you don't believe in it, and because you don't believe in it, you feel like that you can't be my friend or you feel like you can't be around me, then I don't want you around me
Yeah.
because I don't we don't have to believe in the same thing because
Mm-hmm.
my agenda if what I believe in to me is not malicious, I think that people should learn to respect each other's opinions and how they feel. That shouldn't make you be like, oh, what?
Yeah.
You believe in that bill? Nigga, fuck you and everything you stand for and all that's corny to me, man. We have free will and an open mind. And if somebody is being intentional, negative, or doing something that can hurt someone and all that type of stuff, that's different. But my political view is going to make you not be my friend. My political view is going to make you not be around me. No, I don't believe in that, man. That's just me, though. Like,
Well, I
nah,
feel
I
like
don't fuck with
Lax was
that.
in a position to do that, and why? Because the community is supporting Lax. Lax is one of the biggest liquor stores, especially out here in this area and southeast area. So for everybody to be opposed to him and his political views, we talk about Waka. I feel like that business owner made a just call
Mhm.
because he did
Definitely.
not
He
want
didn't
it
have a
to.
choice. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, he didn't want it to affect his business. You
and
know
that's
what I'm
what it was
saying?
going to
And
do, the
I
way
get
people
that.
acting. Yeah, they
Yeah,
definitely would have
absolutely.
boycotted him.
They would have boycotted the
He,
hell out of
he didn't
Lax.
have a choice even if he wanted to let him come.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because
So, hey,
the
it is
next
what it
day,
is.
the next day, he got to open up his shop or whatever he
Yep.
got going, and
Exactly. It was either
he,
him or Walker. he
yeah,
Yep.
ain't
they would
wanted to
have
be
said, "Oh
him.
no, you align with Trump." They would have
yeah.
threw Trump at him.
Exactly.
And I just
Exactly.
think, that's sad times to me. But I digress.
But
So that
Trump is
was that.
polarizer, man.
why is that sad times to y'all? Because
Trump
this
is
dude is about to
polarizing.
run this country in the ground.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
our fault because we voted for him, not us, but the American people.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I don't
So
understand. Like you
you
can
got to
feel
get over it. He's in office. We can't do shit about it.
no, no,
You
no,
got
But
to
you
get
no,
got
over
to
it.
no, no,
understand that's
no.
his leadership too. His leadership,
We
his biggest leadership ability is to create that vision, and that's what it's causing. It's causing a lot of division amongst people. I mean, people. Hey, look, you lead by example, and that's what's happening here.
The way I see it, we've been divided. It's just people being
Open.
out open with it.
Hmm.
man, it's one thing to be divided. It's another thing to be divided, and all the power is on one side,
Yeah.
and there's nothing like, and it's going to be that way for maybe 2 or 4 years. Who knows?
That's the
But the
people's
Hmm.
fault.
long lasting effects of it. See, our kids and our kids, well, maybe not our kids, but our kids are going to feel that effect. My kids are going to feel that effect. So I worry about that. I mean,
Yeah.
and so
I don't
mm,
I don't worry about it.
why, bro?
You wanna know why? Because like I said on the
Cause he
last
light
part,
skinned.
nah, no. You wanna know why? You wanna know why? Because Reek, you wanna know why, Reek? I can't worry about something that I don't have control over. You know what I'm saying? And then worrying doesn't change anything. There's nothing that I ever worried about that when I worry, it changed. So it's not about
because you worried about somebody wanting a sex change.
Let me tell you this.
Come on,
a difference.
Stop going back to that.
It's a difference between worrying
Donnie,
and
I'm gonna
being
get you. Go ahead.
conscious. It's a difference between worrying and being conscious about what's going on.
Rick, it's nothing wrong with being conscious. It's nothing wrong with it's nothing wrong with that. But all I'm saying, you asked me why that it does, because at the end of the day, it's still all about what I do. Still, at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody says. We live in America, and in America is a place where you can be poor one day, you can be rich the next, and that hasn't changed.
What if that?
But it hasn't. Let's talk about. But it hasn't. So we're still in a place. Exactly. So we're still in a place, no matter who the president is, where if you get up, you can get out, and do something for your family. Support your family. You can still in a place where you can become wealthy if you put in the work, or if that's what you desire.
But it can
you understand what I'm
away
saying?
From you just like that.
But it's not. Hasn't happened though.
But we are not there yet. Come January,
we have to see that.
It's gonna be a little.
Yeah, we got to see it. We got to see
it.
Like,
why y'all? See, this is
because you can't change it. Why worry about it if you can't change it? You can't change it. You got 2 years. You got 2 years until you can change it.
Folks who sat on the couch, bro.
But you're talking to people that voted, so
yeah. But I'm saying,
so what you talk about?
No, I'm saying this is the mentality right now. It's like, well, we gotta see what happened. We know.
Okay, tell me what you're gonna do. What's your plan?
Dog, I don't have a plan.
Okay, well, stop bitching about it.
Nobody's bitching about it, dude.
Hold on, don't come for me like that.
Look, we on a show right now. We gotta talk about it. So it's not bitching, it's bringing it up, dude. What the fuck?
Bringing awareness to the situation. Exactly. I feel you, Rick.
You said bringing it up. I say you bitching.
Whatever. It's being conscious about it, dude.
Yeah. Rick, I love your passion, bro. Rick. Rick, I love your passion, and you know what I'm saying. Like it is admirable, and I think it's dope, and I think it's real. But I'm just saying that it's just at this point. What is the resolution? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what is the resolution? And the only resolution right now,
what Rick do, bro. keeping the conversation alive, keeping the conversation alert, and educating people on it. You know what I'm saying?
The resolution to me is taking care of your family.
Yeah,
that is. But when everything start affecting the way you take care of your family, then what?
Then you still gotta take care of your family. Like at the end of the day, I gotta get up. I got to go to work. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I got to put food on the table for my family. At the end of the day, what I put in life is what I get out. And that hasn't changed. You know what I'm saying? We can complain and we can say all that, but everybody has the opportunity to be successful if you have your health and strength. And that hasn't changed. And that may not be the bottom line for everybody, but I mean, at the end of the day, that's really what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Okay, boss man.
Now we got a new story. This is not a new story. This is actually something that we haven't covered that we were supposed to cover. This is Marion Berry's wife requests meeting with Aunt Pisa, and she threatened a lawsuit. It says Washington 7 Channel 7 News. The attorney for the widow of the former D.C. Mayor Marion Berry sent a cease and desist letter to Aunt Pisa and requested a meeting after the D.C. pizza chain received backlash over its controversial dessert, Marion Berry Knots. In the letter sent on behalf of Cora Masters Berry, the widow and the executor of the estate of the Honorable Marion Berry Jr., the attorney claims Aunt Pisa actions have created an economical harm, emotional distress, and personal humiliation. Now, I'm trying to think, what is that? Marion Berry Knots?
It was like a dessert that they had.
Yeah.
But what's
and then they had powder on it.
Yeah, they had powder.
So
I'm sorry, I mean, so funny.
But I'm saying, but do y'all really think that? Do y'all really think they meant something by that?
No, but what she said is this. She don't want her late husband's legacy for him to just be known as somebody who had a relation to crack or whatever it was that he was doing. And we all know that infamous video where he got caught
But you
doing
think they
drugs.
mentioned that? But do you think that the
But that's
Knots?
how
Yes,
you
they
keep it
did.
his yes,
They
yes,
did.
that's how you
Oh,
keep
yeah,
his
you right. Because you
legacy
know what?
alive.
At the bottom,
Yeah.
because it say Marion Berry Knots, and then at the bottom it say blow you away.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
But see, that's an outside white company coming into DC, the home of Marion Berry, pulling that
You
bullshit.
think a white person
Hey,
did
look.
this one?
Nah, it's the advertisement. Yeah. It's the
They have been
advertisement. It's the
So this nigga
advertisement.
advertising.
from
I feel
CEO.
like I feel like
Yeah.
that's the way that they keep his legacy alive. You know what I'm saying? And like other places, like we know Marion Berry, for his work that he actually did in the
Yeah,
community, but people outside of that don't really know of him unless you mention him doing drugs in that hotel.
that's very true.
So yeah, that is kind of like a defamation of character. And then the man passed away. It's like, yo, like he had extra life after he got popped. He still stayed mayor. He still got things up off of the ground. You know what I'm saying? They highlight his accomplishments, not where his downfall came in.
Yeah, that was kind of that was that
But
was.
that shit was funny to me.
It is funny, but I just don't know them doing that. I don't know what they expected. I mean, come on, you can't play with people like that,
Yeah,
man.
you
You know what
can't
I'm
do
saying?
that.
Like that's a little ridiculous. I mean, now do we have a do we had the clip, but do we have a do we have an ask the rec room
I'm
down
gonna
there?
see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can play it.
You probably can.
Okay, well, I'll do that. I'm pulling that. I got that up right now.
So
This
this
was
is our segment called Ask the Rec Room. And this segment is where we have our followers DM us on our Instagram page. If you don't follow us on Instagram, follow us at the Rec Room Pod. And they DM us and they give us scenarios or questions that they like us to ask. And what we do is include that in our segment called Ask the Rec Room. I
okay.
don't
So
have my
this
sound bite, but
this was given to one of this was sent by one of our loyal listeners, and this person, she is giving. It could be asked both ways, but this question was asked for ladies. I'm about to play it. Let's get this.
Right? So say you've been dating this dude for 3 to 4 months, right? Y'all already, intimate or whatever, y'all doing y'all thing. But
Mad
before
aggressive.
you, he had an ex that he booked a trip with a year before he met you. And now he involved with you, y'all 4 months in, and he tell you, man, I booked a trip with my ex, but I still want to go because I don't want to waste my money. The trip was booked before I met you, and I want to go on a trip. How would you feel? Would you stop talking to that man, or would you let him go and see him when he come back? Let me know in the comments.
So the question is, you book a trip, you book it with your ex, and you no longer with that person, you dating somebody else, but hey, look, that trip's still on, you still want to go. Would you still stay with that person after this person gone off with a trip with their ex? How would you handle that situation?
No, we're not together.
at all. If I'm with somebody, I don't even know who made that shit
Yeah,
up.
that's
Not the person who gave us the Ask the Rec Room, but the guy
mhm.
who reading it, he must have made that shit up, man.
Yeah.
I was
Now
about to say, let that caller call in.
I don't know. That's if I'm with somebody and they tell me that they had a trip booked and that they would and they don't want to waste their money and they still want to go. You're telling me you're saying that you don't want to be with me no more. Basically, that's the only way I'm gonna take
Mhm.
it because that's what's gonna happen. And for you to even want that or even consider bringing that up to me, you've already said everything that you could say by just even bringing that shit up to me. Like even telling me I don't even want to hear about that shit. And then for you to say it like asking me, can I go or should I go or something like that, that is no. That you actually being disrespectful to me. That's
Mhm.
how I'm gonna take it.
Absolutely.
Like
Well, I think for me, If I pay my hard-earned damn money to go on the motherfucking trip, I'm going. Like, I'm sorry.
No,
Like,
you hold, fam. Hold up. You telling me that if you with somebody and y'all pay for a trip and now you into this guy 3-4 months, and y'all into each other, you telling me that you're gonna go on the trip? Or you gonna bring it up?
I'm not trying to break up. I just want to go on my trip that I paid my hard-earned money for, man.
With the guy and stay in the same room?
We might have to do some negotiations about sleeping in the same room now.
Please.
Nah, hold up. Talk to the dude.
I would
like,
probably ask to buy the dude ticket, you know what I'm saying, to see if my dude could go.
Something like
but
that.
I'm going on that trip. I'm going.
Well, I tell you this: if you go with your person, you know that I still have to mature a little bit. And if that was to happen to me, I'm gonna show you why you there. Since I already know what's going on, I'm gonna take pictures of what's going on with me.
Exactly.
Since that's what we're doing, because I already know what's going on when you go on a guy trip. So I'm just let you know when you get back, I had the same thing going on, and we can go ahead and break up because that don't even make sense.
I got a real life true event story. Exact same scenario. Shout out to my brother. My brother, his now wife, when they first got together as a couple, boyfriend, girlfriend, like in the first month or so, she told him, I booked the trip with my ex to go back home. She was from the other side of the country and up in Washington, state of Washington. And it's like, yeah, and he still want to go, so we're going to go. Ask him, was he cool with it? My brother broke up with her. He broke up with her, started dating a lot of other people. He, like, as soon as he broke up with her, he went out with somebody. Oh, shit. I hope she's not listening. I said too much. But it's too late now.
Capricorn for you.
But they broke up. I'm not a Capricorn.
I'm sorry.
They broke up. And maybe 2 years later, they got back together. Now they're happily married. But same scenario happened. He broke up with her.
And they circled back and ended up back
together.
I feel like it's not that serious, you know what I'm saying? Because for me, like, if I say I broke up with somebody, like, that is completely true. I broke up with you. There's no get back. We don't do past people. So me going on that trip, I'm like, I paid my money. I'm more concerned about me and my money and what I paid for as opposed to who's going on that trip. I could be cordial with somebody, but it's nothing going to happen. I would definitely tell my current partner, though. I'm not going to leave them in the blue or leave them in the dust. I'm going to be like, yeah, we paid for this trip. I put a lot of money in this trip. I try to buy the ticket back or, you know, I'm going on my trip. I'm not going to not go on my trip.
So I say, see you later. It was nice because for real, because yeah, for sure. Because if you telling me that money is more important than what we building, then you telling me everything. If you're telling me I'm gonna pay for my trip,
that should be a test of your maturity, your emotional maturity.
Nah, that ain't got nothing to do with emotional maturity. It's about respect.
It does.
No, it's all about respect. To me, I look at it from a respect standpoint. And what I'm saying by that is that if you're telling me that you booked this and me and you are trying to build on something and you saying, well, I can't waste my money and y'all don't have no 2-bedroom, but we gonna go, we gonna be cordial, but we gonna go. Then you just lose out. We all lose out in different things in form of life. Nothing is perfect. We all have lost money before. This have to be a time when you lose money. Come on, that's real life.
Nah, come on now. Ain't nobody willing to lose no thousands of dollars to go out of town. I could see if it was some short, you know, something short, you know what I'm saying, and then I could drive to this. But I'm looking in terms of maybe it's a cruise, and I paid thousands of dollars to go somewhere like Punta Cana. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going on my trip.
Yeah, you guys have when you make a trip with someone, you don't have 2 bedrooms. You have 1 bedroom, right or wrong? I'm just asking, right or wrong, for the most part, right or wrong?
You right.
Okay, so that means that you all will have to stay in the same room. And then we're dating and you want to tell me you need to have emotional intelligence and trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, okay, see you later. Yeah. Like, I mean, that don't make, like, no, I'm cool.
Yeah, because
like,
us women be having
but
because y'all be like, it's not even like that.
Because the opposite way around, Danya, please don't tell me. You be like, I don't care if my guy go. You telling me that you don't care? You wouldn't care?
I mean, I've had situations. No. I've had situations where nobody ain't going on no trip, but I've had situations where they say, okay, yeah, well, I was going to a concert. I had we paid for this concert together, and we're going together. I've had that done. I didn't trip off of it. All right, it's just a concert. All right, then cool. I'll holler at you when you get back. Hope y'all have a great time.
More mature.
You more mature than me.
Emotionally intelligent.
Yeah. You got yourself together. I don't got myself together that well. That shit, no, I'm cool on that.
No, like it didn't bother me. I probably would feel some kind of way if you're going for a whole lot of days, but at the same time, if he asking me to trust him, you know what I'm saying? I would want that same type of trust. Like, don't get mad if that happened. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, look, if the opportunity presents itself, just like you went out on your trip, I'm gonna need for you to be more understanding when it's on my end.
That's what's up, Danya.
See, I make a good girlfriend somewhere. I'm a good wife.
That with that mentality. That with that mentality. I'm sorry. That with that. You know what I'm saying? No, I do believe in the trust thing. Like, I do, but that's kind of tough when we trying to build. You know what I mean? And now, because if we only 3-4 months in, at the end of the day, we're still getting to know each other. To be honest about it, and then
that's the test in your getting to know, because you need to be put in certain situations.
That's too extreme.
It's not too extreme. You know you gonna have your challenges. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's a great way to build your trust. Can you really trust somebody?
No, I
can't.
Hey,
Donnie, that's great. Donnie, I need to find somebody like you.
Right?
Because I'm gonna book a trip with my ex.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
I really don't be tripping. And the reason that I don't be tripping is because I already had my trip out moment. I'm older now. I'm wiser now. So it's like the things that I know I could tolerate, I will. And the things that I know I can't tolerate, I won't. But a lot of the times I look at things to be signs, a lot of the times. Hey, look, what if this is something that I need to work on? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got their own, traumas that they've dealt with over years. And me, I'm looking at this person, okay, well, are you the lesson this time, or are you the person that's going to be around for a while? So that's what I'm looking at. So I'm taking everything as like, is this a sign? Is this a test? What do I need to do? Now, if I feel threatened, then I just won't deal with it. But if I feel like the relationship is worth it, then yeah, why not?
Well, that's what's up. Well, that's the we don't have our
outro music.
Yeah, outro music. But go ahead, run through who in the building.
All
man.
right, let's see who we got in the building. Starting from the beginning, we got KBK Schwaka. Thank you for coming through. Rab J, thank you for coming through. Tata, as always, appreciate you.
I'm gonna get you a hoodie, Tata. I mean it. I know I said it.
Man, stop,
man. No, for real. I got you. No bullshit. Man. No bullshit.
That should be a pod.
Serena, thank you for coming through. Thank you for joining. Share Bear, appreciate you. Thank you for coming through.
Hey,
Van Rob, as always.
Hey,
thank
Van
you.
Rob.
And it looks like we got HHFNNZDJ. Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you. Wilhelmina. Thank you. No, welcome. My bad. That's Wilhelmina. Yeah, that's it. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. Everybody, appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes.
Now we do this. It's cold outside.
Yeah, we do this every Wednesday at 7 p.m. on the Podbean app. Of course, if you don't listen to it on the Podbean app, we're on all your streaming services. If you don't, please follow us on TikTok at The Rec Room Pod. Follow us on Instagram at The Rec Room Pod. Once you follow us on Instagram, there is a link in the bio. You click on that link and you will see on-camera, in-person episodes. So we do these Podbean episodes, but we also do on-camera episodes so you can put a face with the name, a name with the face. Podbean did us wrong, so we don't have all our music today. But as I always say, everybody has a part, but everybody isn't us. Till the next time.
Peace.
Peace.